This is a Mr. Tracky production.
Hello, Sim here. So if you'd spoken to me yesterday, I certainly wasn't planning to create this video. Now I don't go for like hate videos, and I don't go for clickbaity videos and stuff like that, and highly controversial and stuff, but various things have happened and things have definitely crossed my mind, and I've said it to clanmates and other friends and stuff, but like, I should really formulate this into a video because it definitely has an effect. Now you're listening to some Mr. Tracky music, and it's going to be a linky winky in the description, and you should be seeing some Advanced Warfare and, strangely enough, Infinite Warfare gameplay in the background. I don't know why. So, yes, let's get back on the topic. Now, I've been a serious COD player since, well, probably Modern Warfare 3, because I decided, hey, I'm going to improve my game, I'm going to join a clan. And when you do that, you're much more connected to that Call of Duty community as a bigger whole, you know, because you're feeding on knowledge of them, and you're interacting and watching YouTube and staying up with all the latest developments. So, in the days of Modern Warfare 3, it was really good fun to play. Same for Black Ops 2, sure, they both had connection-y issues and all this jazz, but as a whole, the multiplayer side was good fun. Ghosts came out and, well, it had some what we'll consider questionable map design, but still, on the whole, that game was fun. Yes, there was no more 3-lane map design, but it was still relatively fun. It wasn't frustrating. Then Advanced Warfare arrived on the scene, and we went, oh dear, you know, this whole movement mechanic system is like, oh, it's all boosty woosty, it's aimed for teenagers because you've got to be on steroids all the time type thing. But it had colour, it wasn't as, you know, bland and colourless like Infinity Ward games typically have been. But the skill-based matchmaking, the connections, everything like that, it was a sweaty try hard every single game. The element of fun was just fading rapidly. Now, you know, I've been a member of clans for, as I said, since Modern Warfare 3. And with Advanced Warfare, I ended up, well, becoming the clan leader and running that clan. And you could see throughout the life cycle of that game, just the clan and people leaving because they just didn't want to play COD. It didn't happen immediately, but it certainly happened over a period of time. Now, you know, we then had Black Ops 3. The fun was back. Yay! Yes, it still had a movement system, but it was toned down. It seemed right. The maps were good. They were excellent. You know, 3-lane map design. The fun was back. Yay! Fantastic stuff. Unfortunately, they spoiled it a little bit further in by introducing skill-based matchmaking, so the fun sort of went a little bit away because it was a bit too high on the skill-based matchmaking. I think I toned it down and adjusted it a little bit, but on the whole, Black Ops 3 was still fun. I'm going, oh great, we're going in the right direction. Now, you know, November 2016, we're barely into December. Okay, we're halfway through December. But the game's been out, what, 5 to 6-ish weeks. You think, well, you're going to make all the improvements you're going to do, the connection is going to be as it is, and we're trying to play this game, but basically the majority of the community is saying, I'm off. This Infinite Warfare, I gave it a shot, but this game is no longer for me. It's not COD. I'm off. Bye. And I'm seeing it really, really, really strongly out in the community, especially within the world of clans, because there's very few people playing it and are trying to team up with other people who got nobody else to play with because they don't like this game anymore. And it's amazing to see. And not unexpected, unfortunately, because I keep slipping the tongue wanting to call Infinite Warfare Advanced Warfare, because they just have so many things in common to me from a frustration and a not a fun COD perspective when you're playing as a clan, because you've got to be sweaty try hard mode. The fun aspect of what COD was back in the days of Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2 has gone with these two games, and hence why I'm calling them out as the COD destroyers. Yes, I might be over dramatic, but I really reckon, you know, they are not doing the Call of Duty franchise any favours. So Raven Software have done a good job with Modern Warfare Remastered. The campaign was excellent to play, you know, high def and all the rest of it, you know, as I remember it on the PS3, but better. You know, the multiplayer was as is. Great, that's what it is. It's a remastered version, it's just high definition. But of course, Activision are coming along and trying to ruin that game too. And they've really shot themselves in the foot. Because a lot of people were hanging out, waiting to next year, knowing that Modern Warfare Remastered was going to be available to purchase individually. Even though this has not been confirmed, we know it's going to happen. But now with all this supply drop stuff going on, and yes, it's only cosmetics at the moment, but that's exactly the same thing that happened for Black Ops 3, just because cosmetics. Then post the DLCs, we got DLC weapons via supply drops and all that jazz. So Modern Warfare Remastered is, in my opinion, going to go exactly the same way, and I think the majority of the COD community has come to the same conclusion already and said, well, I was going to buy Modern Warfare Remastered because Infinite Warfare was definitely not for me, but now I'm not going to buy Modern Warfare Remastered because supply drops and all that stuff. The game is no longer a remastered, in my opinion. It's been completely and utterly ruined. It's like having somebody go and do graffiti. There are other stronger words that I could think of, but it's not suitable for the world of YouTube. Well, certainly not on my channel anyway. So it's really disappointing to see it go this way. Now, when we used to have just Treyarch and Infinity Ward, it was sort of good in a sense because they could quickly adapt to market changes. But when they bought the 3-year life cycle in, they introduced Sledgehammer Games. Back then we're thinking, great, they can really iron out their games and they can be bug free or fairly close to perfect, or never be absolutely perfect, but fairly close. But you know, they are in what's known as they push paradigm. You know, they don't consult us, the gamers, and say, hey, what would you like to see in your next Call of Duty? They don't go put out mass surveys and get requirements and stuff like that and then develop the game. No, they think they come up with an idea going, this is what we're going to do for the next game and we're going to push it on you. It's just like, let's take it over to the world of Apple. We want slimmer iPhones, so we're going to produce slimmer and slimmer and slimmer. Oh god, you know what? That headphone jack socket, that's stopping us being slim, because that's our #1 priority for us. So we're going to remove it and push it onto our customers. There you go, there's our new iPhone without a headphone jack socket. You happy about that? No! It's exactly the same thing that's happening in the world of Call of Duty. And the 3-year development cycle is really ruining their adaptability to get the game right for what it should be. Now to me, and I've said this privately and you may have picked it up in other videos, but Infinite Warfare, the multiplayer, in my personal opinion, was a complete rewrite. verylastminute.com. And I reckon that was a reaction to, wow, the poor dislikes, should we say that, the big hate on their campaign trailer, going, oh god, here we go, it's Advanced Warfare 2.0 in Infinite Warfare. And it got heavily disliked. And Activision saw that and went, oh dear. Guys, that multiplayer, throw it away. Gotta go a different direction, quick. Hence the beta came out 2 weeks prior to the game launch, because actually we weren't beta testing, we were alpha testing. And when they launched it, we were actually beta testing. And now they're sort of fixing stuff. And it's good as it's going to get now. So I don't want this to appear as a complete hate video, but you know, it's disappointing and frustrating, and I can understand at the same time why it's gone the way it's gone. Supply drops are here to stay, and Modern Warfare Remastered got ruined, and I think it is going to become ruined, certainly on the multiplayer aspect, because I reckon you're going to have variant guns and all that jazz pop in to that game, which is going to be a real shame. You know, you've taken away its core essence of what it was. It will no longer be Call of Duty 4, but with high def graphics. It will be a different game in its entirety. I hope Ravensoft fight this, I really do. But are we now looking to Treyarch to rescue this franchise? And what the heck is Sledgehammer going to come out with? Because I reckon they're coming out with Advanced Warfare 2. But I really do hope that they've got a year to go like traditional life cycle. Go completely throw away whatever you had and go back to basics. Now gamers will refer to it as boots on the ground, and technically that's not correct, as was pointed out to me by a subscriber. He said no, boots on the ground means that you have troops deployed in theatre. That's what it truly means, but gamers misuse it to mean no jetpacks please, and no wall running. So yeah, I'm a Call of Duty gamer and I'm pretty passionate about this sort of stuff, but I've seen a lot of other passionate Call of Duty gamers say, you know what, that Infinite Warfare is going back to the shop. Bye bye, I'll get whatever money I can, I'm trading it back in. Now that's okay for the people who've got physical copies, right? You saw the news, physical copies went 50% down. We have no idea about the digital sales, but if you bought it digitally, like myself, you're screwed. You have no right to cancel, you have no right to get your money back. There is no 7-day you're disappointed with the product type thing. There is none of that you get with physical copies in the world. So what does that mean for next year? Does that mean we're all going to go say, actually, we don't trust you guys anymore? Sod buying digital, we're going to go and buy a physical? I mean, in the world of YouTube, I opted to go for digital because I've been let down by the physical retailers in the past. It's taken them over a week to send me my pre-order. I ordered it months in advance and they screwed up. And so for a YouTuber, I think I have to buy it digitally if I want to bring the content as soon as I possibly can, i.e. as soon as the game launches at midnight. So I hope you guys haven't found the video too negative, but I wanted to get my thoughts out there. I want to get your guys' opinions. How do you feel about this? What do you think about COD? Do you think COD's gonna die? As this cold that I got is trying to kill me, I'm sure. So let me know down in the comments below. I really want to know what you think. Have you already decided to trash, take back Infinite Warfare? Have you packed in? Are you going back to Black Ops 3? Are you saying goodbye to COD forever? That's it. Activision, you had your chance, you screwed it up too many times. Bye, we're off to play another game. Well, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. As always, I appreciate a thumbs up, it really does help my channel grow. And until next time, this has been Sim.